It's like the old movies you saw of the training of the astronauts, and it stretches your face out.
Okay, it is Tuesday, October 25th, 2022. Rich County Board of Commissioners are now in session. I'm Commissioner Tony Vero, joined by Commissioners Banks and Mears, our clerk Stacy Crawl, Carl Hunnell live and in the flesh today. Our county administrator Andrew Keller is Al there. Al, how we doing out there? Motion to certify the record of proceedings for October 20th, 2022.
Move.
Yeah, you can move, but when you vote.
I'll second.
Rivero.
Yep.
Commissioner Mears.
Mm.
Commissioner Banks.
Yes.
Motion to accept or approve requisition.
So move.
Second.
Commissioner Rivero.
Yes.
Commissioner Banks.
Yes.
Motion to accept the resignation of Ashley Pernstill effective October 31, 2022.
So move.
Second.
Rivero.
Yes.
Commissioner Mears.
Yes.
Banks.
Motion to approve the utility permit application from Spectrum Communications for work on Millsboro West Road.
So move.
Commissioner Rivero.
Yes.
Commissioner Mears.
Yes.
Commissioner Banks.
Yes.
Okay, motion authorize advertising for annual brine application hearing submitted by SNS Aggregates.
So move.
Second.
Rivero.
Yes.
Commissioner Mears.
Yes.
Commissioner Banks.
Okay, motion to approve a notice of ARPA expenditure of $94,670. This is for, if you remember, Carl, with co-file in the recorder's office to move towards a cloud-based system. And we have that motion.
Second.
Commissioner Rivero.
Yes.
Commissioner Mears.
Yes.
Commissioner Banks.
Yes.
Motion to approve co-file cloud search contract.
Second.
Commissioner Rivero.
Yes.
Commissioner Mears.
Yes.
Commissioner Banks.
Yes.
Motion to approve the co-file statement of work on that project.
Second.
Commissioner Rivero.
Yes.
Commissioner Mears.
Yes.
Commissioner Banks.
Yes.
Okay, next up, we have one more item of our logistical items, and this is a contract. Myers, Roman, Friedelberg, and Lewis for legal services. It's $180. May we have that $180 per hour, excuse me, effective upon, get this right, period beginning of October 25th. So that would be today. We have that motion.
Move. Second.
Commissioner Rivero.
Yes.
Commissioner Mears.
Yes.
Commissioner Banks.
Yes.
Any questions?
Yeah, I've got, on that co-file contract, is that for 3 years?
Passing its way along. Who's got it?
It's an initial 4-year term for the cloud search contract, and the simple search is, I think, will be done within the year.
How did you resolve that issue with a 4-year contract and the ARPA fund deadline for spending it? You just gonna do like use ARPA funds for 3 years and then?
That's actually how we resolved it, Al. Initially, it was an initial 5-year term, which took us past December 31, 2026. By changing it to 4 years, we're within the ARPA timeframe. So that's how we reconciled that.
Okay, other question I had, I'm assuming this law firm is related to your executive session?
It is.
Um,
So haha, we're not gonna tell you.
can you say anything about what it involves?
No.
The executive session, Al, will be it'll be for the purpose of discussing pending court action, which we don't comment on pending litigation. As to the contract,
Attorneys will perform services in assisting the county as may be instructed by the county, including advice and services in order for the county to carry out their human resources management, civil service administration, discipline administration, labor relations programs, and other matters.
So that's as much as you're gonna tell us about that.
That's correct.
the agreement itself, Al, is a standard agreement. We have a similar standard retention agreement with Downey Fischel. They're attorneys that are assigned by the county's insurer to assist the county on insurance claims. So this will just provide, another option for the commissioners when it makes sense, either due to a conflict of interest or you name it with the other firm.
Nice try, Lawrence.
And the attorney had car problems, so we won't be with him until 10:30.
Okay, do you expect any kind of action after this, or is this just like an initial?
No
discussion,
action.
or-
We expect no action.
So I assume since you just hired them, this is gonna be your initial discussion with the attorney then.
This will be the board's first discussion.
Yeah, that's all I had, Carl.
Thank you, Al. How much do you anticipate, or what are you budgeting? $180 per hour. How much are you going to spend approximately with Myers, Roman, Friedberg, and Lewis out of Cleveland?
Today's executive session is relating to pending court action for which Corsa has provided insurance coverage, Carl. So I think there's a $2,500 deductible
25,000.
on this. Well, for this is 2,500.
Okay.
It's a special coverage that they're providing. So for this particular matter, we don't expect it to exceed obviously $2,500 since that's our deductible. As to the contract, again, that's no different than our contract with Downey Fischel. It's a general retainer on an annual basis, so that could change from year to year.
What does Myers, Roman, Friedberg, and Lewis offer that Downey Fischel does not? Or did Corsa say, go get Myers, Roman, Friedberg, and Lewis?
They're both in the Corsa panel. I wouldn't say that one offers a service that the other does not, but from time to time, attorneys will have professional conflicts of interest that, they can't ameliorate, in which case we'll have an option.
Give me the nickel word for ameliorate. I don't have to look it up.
Mitigate,
Thank you.
resolve.
So he goes with mitigate.
Lawyer.
Well, I could ask a bunch of other questions, but you're not going to answer them, so I'm going to waste your time. I assume
Very shrewd.
this involves a county employee.
The litigation,
I won't even say it's litigation,
Pending litigation.
pending court action.
pending court action,
It's pending litigation.
pending. He said litigation.
It is.
Well, the Sun Public Records Law says litigation, so it's okay to say litigation. Pending litigation is,
What's that?
I said involved an employee, and you said the pending litigation
It's
is.
not employment litigation.
What does that mean? It's not,
Exactly what the answer is.
If our attorney will be here at 10:30, Carl, and I don't know that you'll get more from him, but you're welcome to ask.
who is the attorney that's coming from Myers, Roman, Friedberg, and Lewis?
David Smith. That's the guy with the engine light.
All right. I do see that their law firm does a wide spectrum of labor and employment law.
Amongst other matters as listed in the scope of work.
I don't think you're hiring them for cryptocurrency. This is another practice overview. All right, that's all I got.
Anything else from our two friends in the media trying to get information out of us using their years of experience and certain questions to ask, but yet who are stymied yet again?
Oh, these things take time, Mr. Beaver. I had a sheriff tell me that once.
Use that. Where's he at now?
Yeah,
Behind bars or?
He's dead,
well, he's fine. Somebody,
but he resigned rather than be indicted. So
there you go. Well, let's hope that we don't have to do that here. So, all right, we will recess at 9:40 and come back at 10:30.
just bring out.
There you go.